Wake up, America. The enemy's already here. My name's Gabriel Virancha. We're here today with a wonderful man, Magdaleno Rose Avila. He was the speaker today for our Earth Harmony Festival, and we're honored to have him with us. He's the son of a Mexican immigrant. He's, of course, an organizer, and he was a spokesman for Cesar Chavez, the United Farm Workers Union. He worked with the Peace Corps as a county director for 4 nations. He held leadership positions at Amnesty International. He's the executive director of the Northwest Immigrant Rights Project in Seattle, Washington. And so, sir?
Well, this is, at my age, it's good to hear your eulogy when you're still alive. And to hear, because once people start talking about the things you did and you begin to question in your own mind, did I really do that? Is it something that came to me, or did I just write it down? But one of the interesting parts about life is that we have to tell our histories. Because the people who write history books normally don't tell the histories of common people or activists or people who believe in some different reality than what the United States government is giving out or what the main media is giving out. And so the rest of us are shoved to the side, whether it's in the history books, whether it's in the movies. And if you look at the movies, whether they're on the silver screen or on television, it's not us. It's like going into the Twilight Zone. You go, really, people look like that? They act like that? They do this? They do that? So I think what we have to do is figure out how we give the truth to people. That's why we have to write. That's why this recording is important. That's why the festival that was done this weekend that I attended, one of the things that you don't get at every place that you go, and I speak like a lot of people at a number of different events, is you don't get love and spirituality in the same event. And so I came to this event not knowing what to expect a little bit, because I looked online and I'd been to your shop in Tucson and saw some of the stuff and read online some of the things. But I never expected, I'm a spiritual person, and I came into a spiritual valley. And I couldn't believe the amount of love that people gave me, and I fell in love more than once, maybe 1,500 times over the weekend. And people that you met and were kind and open, and that isn't the normal or the average thing that people feel when they go out to. Even events that are cultural events, you don't get that same feeling. And I been a part of major cultural events that I was on a rock tour with Amnesty International, where we had 100,000 people in stadiums. It was a good feeling, but not this kind of feeling.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, we try hard to love people. Try hard.
Well, if people can love a person like me, they can love anything. But what's important, I think, to me in our discussion this evening is this guy Gabriel that I'm talking to tonight. You've invested a lot of your time, your dreams, your sweat equity, your health for this movement that is going around inspiring a lot of individuals, changing lives. So how do you see yourself in terms of the rest of us who are out there beating the drums in different corners of the world?
Well, I know there's great men like you and women out there beating the drums. And like I said to you a few moments ago, I don't call people up and say, I'd like to interview you.
Right.
I let God send people, and you were God sent.
Yeah,
You know,
there was a lot of magic that came into
Yes.
it. You know, the people that I first met and who sent me over to the restaurant, and then the people I met there, and then who said, and then your son, I don't know what spirit moved him, but then we started communicating by email, and then he said, well, you ought to come. And, you know, I said, well, I don't know what I'm coming to. And then he said, well, you know, you're going to stay out here with us. I didn't know whether I'd be in a teepee or some pup tent or, you know, what I was going to have. I didn't know if there'd be enough food or coffee to keep me happy. And I found more than enough of everything.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, sometimes sometimes you don't have to have all the answers to do something or to go someplace. You just have to feel that it's the right place to be.
Wake up, America. The enemy's already